Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. So I have swapped out my sets. I now have Ancient Dragon Guard and New Moon Cultist. Because those two sets are literally just pure damage. And because of that, my damage has, at least the rating in my character sheet, information, whatever, has more than doubled, so we'll see how that plays out. Is it a mistake? Probably, because I didn't really look into much besides big numbers. But we'll find out.
It's good to see you, friend. You will always have a place aboard the Prowler.
I mean, I'm just doing solo content. You don't really need much besides damage, right? It's not like I'm even doing public dungeons or anything like that. Queen Iron said you could take me to the Port of Haven.
The Queen? Of course we can do this. We shall set out for Haven at once if you are ready.
Where's your ship?
Where we left it, I'd hope. But come, join me for a drink. It's good luck to share a glass before a long voyage. Unless you can't handle this stuff. Then you can meet us in Vulkelgard.
Alright, I have time for a drink.
How about a friendly wager? We match each other, glass for glass. Win, and you travel to Haven in the privacy of your own cabin. But if I win, you launder our clothes for the entire voyage.
Sure.
Deal.
This sounds rigged.
Bottoms up. And speaking of bottoms, my quartermaster prefers a crisp fold in his breeches.
Ready when you are. Yeah, there's no way I won that, but sure. Well, at least I still have my clothes. Oh. I didn't go in. Oh. I should have just let her... I have been deceived, but amusingly so it's fine. Alright, smart Alec. Fool me once, shame on me. I don't think I actually paid any money though, so... It's all just flavor text. That's fine. Privacy of my own cabin. There's like 3 cabins on that ship. Wait. Did I actually go? Maybe I didn't. No, I went into the Prowler. I fixed holes.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
No, Stuga. Leave me. Ooh. Flame astronaut, of course. Yeah, which way am I going? That way.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your
Oh, it's a
own
1-2 punch. Stuga and Dragon chatter. How come the other DLCs don't have stuff like that? Even the Cragorn stuff isn't that annoying, I guess. Alright, Cap.
My head feels like a thunderbug crawled inside it. But I did win our contest. Ablan will bring the laundry for you every morning.
I'm gonna go frustration. What? I clearly remember you making a fool of yourself.
Yes. Well, I was hoping you'd forgotten that raunchy song about the Queen. But what else could I rhyme with Vulkelgard?
What? What did you say that rhymed with vocal guard? What? That would have been a sight to see.
Are you ready? And can you stop thinking so loudly?
I'm ready to leave for Haven.
Yes. Yes. We'll cast off as soon as the Prowler stops spinning.
Okay. Grotwood. This region is the southern heart of the Wood Elves' Great Forest, and home to more of the gigantic grot oaks than any other part of Valenwood. Its capital, and also the capital of the entire Aldmeri Dominion, is Eldenroot. Isn't it normally, What's the name of the city? Valinesti? Is that the name of it? The Wandering Tree City. It's a city in a tree that literally walks around. But it's like, I think it's currently missing, and it might be in Oblivion, or it might be somewhere else. Nobody's really sure. Ooh, there are many things to do here. Haven. Bakigja. Or are you Bakigja? I guess you're Bakigja. Who's this? Why are they sleeping or dead? They look dead. So do they. And them as well.
Throw the bloody pirates over the side.
Ah, pirates.
Haven is under pirate attack. Worse, they climbed in through our portholes and breached the hull. I'll use their blood to swab the decks. Think they'll put more holes in my hull, do they? We have just finished repairs on the last one.
Why is her voice so quiet? What can I do?
We can't shore up the keel with saboteurs around, but we spotted a soldier nearby. Looks like Khajiit Royal Guard and some refugees. We'll keep the pirates off our own backs. Head to that soldier and see if you can help the refugees.
Okay. Oh, there were just 2 starting points for that quest. Got it. So I could have just skipped this and gone to the tree? Oh, Kazargi! You're a main character, I believe. It's been a while. Also, I'm giving myself crown drinks because I had stockpiled so many since they've been given away as daily rewards for logging in. I had like 130 of them, I think. So to combat my raw damage increases that then don't provide other bonuses, I'm going to use them.
That ship. The Prowler, isn't it? I've heard tales of its captain and crew. If things weren't so dire, I'd hope to meet them.
What happened here?
I'm uncertain. Lord Garashri brought my unit to Haven as part of our final training. But when we arrived, the city was under pirate attack. We worked with the fisher folk to help the citizens escape.
Who attacked?
The Jackdaws, a pirate band that raids throughout the long coast. But how could one pirate ship do so much damage? They shouldn't have taken the city at all, let alone as quickly as they did.
Who is Lord Garashri?
The speaker for the main. He brought my people into the Dominion. I'm lucky to serve in his private guard. He sought to introduce us to other lands and people of the Dominion. I do not think he meant our first journey to be this exciting.
Where is he now?
I do not presume to know. He ordered me to protect the refugees on this island, while he rallies resistance inside the town. This one longs to fight by Lord Garashri's side. But I must follow orders.
What are these people doing here?
The fisherfolk. They were away from the port during the attack. The rest are refugees from Haven, mostly guards and merchants who escaped the city.
Can I do anything to help?
The speaker hoped to locate General Andare, but we could find no sign of her garrison. He feels the city's defense is our responsibility. But there are few of us. Please, find Lord Gareshri. Help take Haven back from the pirates.
Where can I find him?
This one. I do not know. Not exactly. I only know what I must protect. But Lord Gareshri spoke with some refugees before he left. The merchant Narel, and Corinway, who leads the fisher folk. Perhaps they would know.
I'll find out what they know. Hello.
When I went to bed last night, I dreamed of a fully laden ship docking in the harbor. I thought it was a good omen. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Have you seen Lord Garashri?
He was wading through the swamp with a handful of soldiers. They looked greener than the water. But good luck to the Cat Lord, I say.
Do you know where he was going?
To the other end of the marsh. I've only seen the place from the Haven docks. Never thought I'd wade through it. If you're headed after the Cat Lord, cross the marsh and make for the walls. I'd wager he's by the gate.
Can you tell me what happened in Haven?
One moment, I was nearly asleep, and the next, I heard yelling. I looked outside and saw raiders with torches, so I leapt out the window and ran. That's right, completely nude all the way here. The fisherfolk loaned me some clothes. Good of them.
Wow. What do you know about the marsh?
Never seen it before this evening. I've sent apprentices there for alchemical supplies. Had I known it was crawling with Horvor, I would have increased their stipends. But not by much. You have to keep them in line.
Uh-huh. Oh, is that some bug loss right there? Blending in? I'll take it. Ooh, 2 alchemical resin. It's my lucky day. Ooh, there are a lot of Horvor here. Ugh. Tup, 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 tup. I like this mount. Tup, 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 tup. Excuse me? Tup, tup,
I'm
tup.
hopeless. I'm ruined.
Yeah, sure. Wait, is this the mount that has the little flowers going around the feet? Yeah, there they are. Yeah. Man, this was one of the first Crown Crate mounts they ever made. And it's like, very few of the ones after hold a candle to this. And like the Storm Atronach. I think the most, I mean, just by power of deduction, the most popular mounts are the ones that look least like someone just took an animal and painted it. So like the Wild Hunt ones, any of the Atronachs, the Storm, the Fire, the Flame, and the new Frost ones, those are pretty popular, it seems. What else? Those skeleton ones, people like those from Reaper's Harvest. But like the ones from like Hollowjack or Sijic, it's kind of just like, okay, you made a wolf black and then glowy eyes. People are kind of on the fence about the Dwarven crates because on one hand they are unique models, but on the other hand I don't know, people don't like it. I like the Dwarven stuff, but I like all Dwarven stuff. Hello, Lord.
Without the weight of numbers, we can't retake Haven by direct assault. The key to victory is the fort.
Lord Kazuragi said you needed some help.
Shark clawed that one. It's why I left her in charge. This has been enlightening training cruise for my soldiers. I wanted to show them life outside of elsewhere. For them to see what it means to be a Dominion citizen. I never expected this.
Lieutenant Kazuragi mentioned something about Haven's garrison.
Ah, yes. The great General Endari. I wanted to introduce my soldiers to a real Dominion hero. Shame that she's gone. Pulled her fearsome Jade Dragoons out of town before we arrived and left the place defenseless. Seems the pirates decided to fill the void.
Why would she leave?
Question for another time. Right now, we need to deal with these pirates. Jackdaws, they call themselves. We spotted a few giving orders to the others. These Jackdaw lieutenants are the key.
What do you mean?
We must know why have the Jackdaws lingered in Haven. What do they plan for its citizens? Take my notebook and find the Jackdaw lieutenants. Make note of anything they say which gives us a clearer understanding.
Okay. I'm sure he doesn't want me to kill them because then it might throw everything into chaos, I guess. Just avoid any conflict. Ooh, and Heartwood? Or maybe Heartwood? Okay. Well, that's why it's not worth it with Mr. Miserable. He just doesn't have the luck. I don't suppose you'll... Okay. Well, let's... You know what? Let's put the combat to the test. Oh, is this one a boss? Okay. I'm a lot stronger. How was I supposed to investigate them when they were... Okay, that seemed fine. My sustain is worse than ever, but I think I'll manage. Madman, what are you doing? Well, how am I supposed to... Oh.
Enough looting for now. Get some carts and start stacking them with bodies. They'll need them up at the fort.
Bodies, huh? You want us to make some fresh ones?
You want to start a riot? Use the ones in the street first.
Oh, that's how I was supposed to do all that then. Okay. Eavesdrop or steal orders. Oh, you guys aren't what I'm looking for. Oh man, on the boat? Good thing they can't see me.
We leave the Wamasu in the heart of the Imperial Aquifer.
Won't it melt the columns and hold the streets up?
Eventually, yes. But for now, it guards our escape route. Once the ritual completes, that's the only way the others will make it out of Haven alive.
What are they doing? Oh man, I gotta fight a Wamasu. What? Who's fighting me? I don't want to fight a Wamasu. It's a big old electric lizard. What are you doing here? How are you here? In fact.
Some of Haven's guard arrived to defend the fisher folk and refugees. I thought to sneak along the beaches, see what I could learn. Then I saw you. So, what should we do?
Lord Garishry asked me to discover the pirates' plans. Here's what I found.
Really? What are the jackdaws planning?
They're bringing bodies to Haven's fort for some kind of necromantic ritual.
What? Why would pirates do such a thing? We must get to the fort and stop them. But if they hold the fort, they must have the gates locked. How could we get in?
There's an entrance to this aquifer.
Good. If you can enter the fort and open the gate, I can bring reinforcements to you. Where is Lord Garishry? I must tell him of this plan.
He's in an abandoned house near the outer
Then
walls.
we both must hurry. Keep your wits about you, friend. We'll meet inside the fort and stop these pirates from whatever dark magics they plan.
Okay. The aquifer. Okay. The port city of Haven on the border with Elsewhere has changed hands many times. During the late First Era, it was governed by the Reman Empire. More recently, it's become a sort of high-elf colony. The Almer replaced the Imperial buildings with their own, but they kept the Imperial sewer system. Wait, what? Okay, I think it's just my objective marker is bugged. There's a couple of people here. I don't want to fight the Horror, so excuse me.
Circle around.
Well, it certainly is nicer to be doing more damage. Another issue is that... Wow. Oh, never mind. Oh, I got a purple quality ring out of that. Nice. I guess I don't have to spam... Hey, this looks like where you fight Slime Crawl. I guess I don't need to spam... How am I up here? I don't really need to spam my, what am I trying to say? All my abilities. I can literally just use regular attacks. Wow. Okay, I do a lot more damage. Why are there so many people here? This way? Wait, which way? That way? Wow, it's so hard to tell, but I think I'm doing a lot more damage. That's his own theory. It's on this side.
Spread out.
Okay, I'm like convinced that it has to be. Although this guy does a lot of damage. Darn you guys! This is not the field test run I needed.
Move now.
I do feel like I must be at least contributing a lot of damage. Oh, there's a Lamasu. Okay, I do a lot of damage. Okay. Wow, this is. I assume this thing has boss level health, and it kind of just got torn apart. Why am I all pink? What was that weird edge of the? There we go. Why were you so glitched, Marker? Wow, a rope, huh? Just a regular old rope. Oh, if I'm doing as much damage as I think, it's gonna make going through this much faster. Although, again, having these two guys running around with me, it's making it real hard to gauge it. Come on. You can do it.
You've done it. Excellent work.
How did you get here? What? How did you get here? Wait a minute. Doesn't make any sense. Because, wait, is the gate? That's the... Oh, I guess that's the gate. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
Well done, my friend. Lieutenant Kazargi brought me what you found.
What should we do next?
The pirate leader intends to fill Haven streets with undead slaves, but there's still time to stop them. They're coming from the Fighters Guild. I need someone I can trust to get inside and disrupt their foul rituals. Can I count on you once more?
Why me?
My soldiers are loyal, but if I'm not beside them, they'll fight with half a heart. And this way, we keep the pirates' focus on the speaker for the men's flashing weapons and luxurious hair. Meanwhile, you can get them when they aren't looking.
Okay.
By Alkosh's scaly nethers, I knew you'd come through. Now, the pirates are likely to have the Fighters Guild heavily guarded and locked down.
So where Imperial-based pantheons have Akatosh, and High Elf-based ones have Oriel, Khajiit ones have Alkosh. How do I get the key?
I hand it to you.
Same character.
Found it on a pirate's corpse and recognized the markings. The luck of Rachin was with me. I'm sure the Fighters Guild would approve of you smashing anything that doesn't belong. When you finish, inform Lieutenant Kazargi of your success.
Oh, it's Kazargi, not Kazaragi. I was reading it wrong. Pardon me, excuse me, coming through, don't mind me. That's a lot of zombies. Oh, they actually count as NPCs I could harvest. I'm guessing that person was fighting a boss and they came in and kind of zip-zapped them. Oh, wait, are you up here? Oh, what happened to you?
Greetings, my friend. You did it. The undead fell in their tracks. The pirates, they surrendered or fled. A good day.
How bad are you hurt?
They won't tell me. That means it's bad, isn't it? I'm going to die.
I don't think you die. I swear you appear later. Should I be honest?
Truly, your words bring me hope. Lord Garishri isn't here, is he?
I can get him for you.
No. He rallies the people of Haven against the pirates. Please, do not distract him with my fate.
Alright.
I die from wounds justly earned. I'll greet my ancestors with honor. Tell the speaker it was an honor.
But I thought she shows up later. I'll tell him Kazari. Oh no, she died. No, she's unconscious. Okay, it just says unconscious. I swear she shows up later. I'm not making that up. Didn't we see her in the Cold Harbor stuff? Where is he? Game, why did you tell me to go out this way when I need to go out the northern exit? What is it about this area that the game just can't figure out? Or was it just because that was the closest door? Yeah, because he's right here. Wait, why are there still... Oh no, that person just tied up. Never mind. Ooh! Cooking fire. Okay. Kind of random place. This is a nice city. I don't remember what else you do here. I think that's... I know there's something here. And something here. Of course, there's something in Elden Root. Do you do anything in Redford? I don't know that you do. At least part of the story.
Ha! I knew you'd done it the moment those undead fell to tatters. Half of the pirates surrendered on the spot. They must have thought whatever you did to the undead would happen to them next.
The pirate leader is dead.
This means three things.
Galoshes.
First, you were instrumental in crashing the pirate invasion of Haven. Second, the Dominion's leadership owes you a debt of thanks. And third, I am privileged to be the one who pays it. An honor to fight beside you.
Thanks.
I'd like to know why General Andare pulled her Jade Dragoons from Haven. Their absence nearly led to the Jackdaw's success.
Lieutenant Kazargi was seriously wounded.
But the last I saw, she was carving her way through undead warriors. How bad is it?
It seemed bad. She didn't want you to worry.
Nonsense. I'll send for Mages Guild healers to treat her immediately. Don't you worry about Lieutenant Kazargi. She fought like she was born with 6 claws. There's no way she'll go without a fight.
Hmm? Okay, you gave me some galoshes. Cool. I'm keeping my other set on me just in case, by the way, so... Ranger's Gate. Let's see, you do stamina, critical, stamina, stamina. Snares! Oh, good. Actually, that... Snares is always a solid choice for, like, PvP stuff. Snares are big in PvP. Well, I guess I've got nowhere else to go but the Great Tree. Tally ho, my wild hunt guar. We ride. It's almost a shame. I mean, I was gonna say it's a shame that there's no Radiant Apex mounts from the first 2 Crown Crate seasons, but then again, it's like they're so ridiculously rare. It's not like many people would ever even see them. But God, the Storm Atronach.
Stop. Before you enter this village, a word with you.
No, actually. No, I'm like way off course. It's just a shame because the models for the Storm Atronach mounts and the Wild Hunt mounts are really, really well done. And like they could have had some neat, like you could easily take a Storm Atronach mount. Okay. You could easily take a Storm Atronach mount, remove the lightning effect, polish the stones, and put like a wind effect around it, and you have a air Atronach.
You're covered in it. It's your fault leaving it.
Okay, mount. Or you take a Wild Hunt mount, you change all the green lighting to red, You add some other particulate, and you have a bloodroot mount. Actually, in fact, didn't they do that with Bloodroot Forge? Like, you can fight bears and wolves that look like the Wild Hunt mounts, but red? Why didn't they? Oh, well. I guess they wouldn't retroactively add them anyway, either way, so. Or why didn't... You know what? They should just release those types as just... I mean, they do it all the time. Just have a Crown Store mount that does that. Oh, that's... No, we're not doing Stargazer Herald. That's for Craglorn. That's before Rothgar, but definitely after all this. Is Imperial City first? Imperial City, I think, happens before Rothgar, doesn't it? Yeah, we get to meet King Cameron. He's a pretty cool guy, all things considered. I always have difficulty navigating this tree. What? Eldrasadaris? You have a story quest for me? Do you exist?
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
Oh, a Dunmer. Okay. You're kind of out of your element with all these, well, non-flammable or things you shouldn't light on fire locales. Weird. Also, what armor is that?
Honor to you and your house, Sarah. My lord, Devaith Fear, would speak with you at once.
Wait. You're with Devath Fear. No. No, that's for Clockwork City. No. That's another thing for later.
Get yourself a drink. And one.
Oh, God, from behind he kind of looked like... Okay, he kind of looked like Gyro Shri. Wait, that's how you discover Elden Root? You climb to the top of the tree? Oh, it was quite a court. Hey, King Cameron. King Cameron Airden, excuse me. King of the Highlands, King of the Wood Elves.
You're a bold one to approach so fearlessly. Give me a good reason to speak with you. I'll make it seem like you're here at my request. Otherwise, my subjects will think you cut the line and start sizing you up for dinner.
Queen Arryn sent me to help deal with the unrest.
How thoughtful. I could hardly turn down such a generous gift. Especially with the trouble brewing in Elden Root. How are you at building embassies? You see, Queen Irene promised one would be built for the Khajiit as a gesture of goodwill. But now a year has passed and there's still no Khajiit embassy. This has led to no end of headaches.
What has caused the delay?
Good question. You wish to serve the Camoran throne? You can start by asking Prince Naaman why his people aren't fulfilling their promises.
Is that how you say it?
He's the one who seems to have the entire Elden Tree lodged up his flue. I can say that. I'm the king.
Ask Prince Naaman. I thought it was Cameron. It's Camoran. Oh. Well, you learn a thing. Oh, this doesn't do anything, King. I'm gonna have to throw it away. I don't have enough storage. Ooh, that's pretty though. Why haven't they made? How come the Wood Elves are the only ones who don't have a manor-sized house? That was something I've looked at before, but every other race has a mansion or manor-sized house. Some of them have multiple, but the Wood Elves, they never got one. Oh wait, is he also in that room? He was also in that room, wasn't he? Getting ahead of myself. Where do these go? Oh, the guilds are in here. That's pretty cool. Oh, they even have matching banners. That is really cool. Excuse me. But like, a Wood Elf Manor would have... This would be like the perfect center room. Just copy and paste this thing. Malaric. God, there's... Check out that height difference. Oh, hello, Prince. We meet again.
Yes? Quickly now. Don't leave your mouth to hang agape.
King Cameron... Camoran, Eridan says there are some problems with the Khajiit embassy.
That again? My sister, Queen Irene, foolishly committed to build the Khajiit an embassy months ago. Everything was to be handled through Ambassador Tarinwe at the Ultima Embassy.
Why has it been delayed?
No, you don't get to question me. Not after you slew High Kin Lady Estri. Do you think I'm one to have a chat with the person who killed my wife? That will break out the Sylphmead and share a good laugh?
What's Sylphmead? That sounds good. I think Queen Iron trusts you to put the Dominion's interests before your own.
I suppose that's my burden. Very well. I won't give you the satisfaction of doubting my loyalty. You were asking after the Khajiit?
Yes. What could have delayed their embassy's construction?
Ask a stonemason. I have to prepare for the ratification ceremony before Queen Irene's arrival. I can't be troubled with such minor issues. If you care to pursue the matter, speak with Ambassador Tarinwe at the Ultima Embassy.
What's a ratification ceremony?
An archaic wood elf ritual. If she dances to their tune, Queen Irene will be recognized by the heavens as a worthy candidate for Emperor of Tamriel. Rubbish, if you ask me.
Have there been any emperors that weren't imperial? Actually, I guess Tiber Septim wasn't imperial. He was Nord, right? Or was he Breton? Might have been Breton. What's with all that's happening? Why did Queen Iron offer to build the Khajiit embassy?
To promote harmony, she'd tell you. The same reason she picked this bizarre tree city as the Dominion's capital. She wants every member of the Dominion to feel as though they're equal.
You disagree with Queen Iron's plans?
Oh, we need to be unified against our enemies. And having a high elf in charge is paramount to our success. But do we really need all this coddling? The ratification ceremony, the business with the embassy, more problems due to harmony.
Okay.
You're not one for waiting in lines, are you?
No, I'm not. Was I supposed to talk with you? Okay, there was someone named Azareth who might pop up again, and he might be upset I didn't speak with him. Oh well. The prince has changed his tune since we last saw him. Cool samurai helmet. Or I guess it would be Akavir. Man, no one says the word Akavir like... what was his name? The guy from Skyrim that you find. I'm not going to say too much because I will eventually play Skyrim, but... I can't remember his name. But the one who's like the lore keeper for the blades. He has a really, really cool voice. There's a lot of great voices. Actually, there's just great voices in all the Elder Scrolls games from what I've come to learn. If anything, Fallout gets the short end of the stick with a lot of... They all have good ones too, but nowhere near the quantity. And again, the Elder Scrolls don't have Ron Perlman as their intro narrator. And I guess Fallout doesn't either, actually, anymore.
Well, what are you afraid of? Words?
Tarinwe. I don't remember Tarinwe. Are you a problem? Hello. Aracil.
I suppose a wanderer like you wouldn't know what busy looks like. I will demonstrate. Feel free to observe, quietly and from a distance.
I would like to hit you in the face with a chair. Prince Naaman said I should speak with you.
Forgive my manners. There's so much to do in preparing for Queen Irene's ratification ceremony. Tempers fray, as I'm sure you can understand. But if Prince Naaman sent you, it must be important. What can I do for you?
Why isn't the Khajiit embassy constructed yet?
Why would Prince Naaman care about that? If they are too lazy to build their own embassy, can't they afford an inn?
Prince Naaman says it was your responsibility.
Well, of course, I ordered it done. I hired some wood elves to excavate the stone and set aside supplies for Khajiit to use. It isn't my fault if the locals couldn't do their jobs.
Where are the supplies?
Check our storeroom.
The Khajiit didn't even bother to pick up the supplies. In the meantime, I'm off to locate Prince Naaman. If he didn't send you here with his blessing, I'll see you face Dominion justice.
Huh. Whoa, your character is cool.
We'll see what Prince Naaman thinks of your impertinent questions.
I like the little horns. Is that something wood elves do? Do they just like put antlers in their head? Because they don't grow naturally, I don't think. Well, some of them do have horns. Ooh, hello, Corporal. Are we gonna have an issue? You also wear armor like the Juggernaut.
That's far enough. The storeroom is off limits. Ambassador Tarinway's orders.
Ambassador Tarinway sent me to inspect the storeroom.
She did? That's different then. Show me her orders and I'll stand aside.
She didn't give me any.
Then I can't let you inside. Her instructions were very specific. No one gets in without her written permission. I'm to remain at my post until relieved. Except in an emergency, of course.
What kind of emergency?
The Khajiits could riot. That would be bad. Very bad. Or a fire, of course. But the chances of that happening are slim.
Intimidate. If you don't step aside, you're going to have an emergency.
What? Did you hear that? I could have sworn it was my captain calling me away.
Bye. That's amusing. Food? The food sack is full of rotten meat, old bones, and spoiled grain. There's nothing edible inside. I like your little cat. Or lion, I guess. The blankets inside this crate are full of holes and the tools are broken. All the supplies inside are worthless. I don't think that's a new player, given the cosmetics they have.
Where is the guard? And what are you doing here?
Why did... I guess because I killed your wife, that's why you're so angry? Yeah.
I'd expected you would solve problems at the embassy, not cause them. Do you realize what's happening out here? Oh, never mind. Explain what you were doing in that storeroom.
Ambassador Tarinway told me to search the storeroom.
Why would she do that? Oh, never mind. Well, what did you find?
The supplies reserved for the Khajiit are useless.
Typical bureaucratic corruption. I expected better of the ambassador. No matter. Supplies can be replaced. What about the Khajiit embassy? Did she say why construction hasn't begun?
She said she hired a local work crew to collect stone from the nearby ruins.
What do you mean, collect stone? That should have happened months ago. They should be ready to build it. I'll talk to the ambassador myself. Put the fear of the Dominion into her.
The ambassador said she was heading to look for you.
I'm surprised we didn't pass each other on the road. Get to those ruins and find that work crew. I want to know why they haven't done their jobs. I won't have Queen Iren's word impugned by someone else's incompetence.
The prince is pissed. Oh, is this the frozen place with the ice trolls? Oh, I bet it is. There's a really weird quest line that occurs here. No, leave me alone. Okay, well that guy's dead. The multiple cuts in this wood elf's body appear to have come from an axe. His hands are calloused and he wears the simple clothing of a tradesman. Whoops, skeever. The surface of this card is covered in a layer of fine dust. It appears to have been hacked apart. Nazareth? Oh, you again!
Saw you standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put an arrow in your throat. Good thing I recognize you.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Azerith, Vindusk Ranger.
Ooh, Vindusk.
You work directly for King Camoran Eredon. Saw you earlier in the throne room. The king had his suspicions about the missing work crew and asked me to look into it. Seems we both have a stake in this.
How much you know about what's going on?
I know enough. Khajiit owed an embassy. They're angry the High Elves are dragging their feet to build it. Seemed like politics until a dozen stonemasons vanished without a trace. The king sent me to find out why.
Why did the king send you?
Before the Dominion, King Camoran Eredon nearly lost a civil war. I came to see if the missing stonemasons were targeted by the Black Sap rebellion. But Black Sap would have displayed the bodies, not left them as food for Horvor.
Then who did this?
The king suspects Ambassador Tarinway has been up to no good. Little things, some of her associations. But he can't accuse his allies of undermining the whole alliance. So he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it how?
Ambassador Tarinway used criminals to smuggle supplies. Never directly, but enough for us to notice. I'm not saying she had these stonemasons killed, but I'd like to ask her myself. Problem is, there's nothing we can do while she's in the Altmer embassy.
Ambassador Tarinway left the Altmer embassy earlier after I questioned her.
If she left the embassy, she knows someone's onto her. She'll go to ground, try to flee. Have someone smuggle her out of Grotwood. We should probably stop her. Meet me by the Middens, at the base of the Elden Tree. I'll be there shortly.
Okay. Hey, you changed your pet. I like that one more. Can I just ride? Oh, I sure can ride the branch. Whee! I don't think I can ride this one, though. Oh, I sure can. Wow. Uh-oh. Ow, my ankles. Ow, my ankles again. Isn't the Middens? The Middens are the area below the tree, I think. Eh? Oh. Who's Thelos? I don't remember who Thelos is. I don't remember any of these people, if I'm honest. It's cute. Where? I think it's just like through there, isn't it?
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. Necessary evil, I'm told.
Are you certain Ambassador Tarinway's inside?
Spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far behind her.
What's the plan if we find her?
Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this so Prince Naaman doesn't explode with outrage. Never thought I'd hunt a high elf ambassador.
What can we expect to find in the Middens?
Smugglers, skooma addicts, and more than a few criminals. They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a filthier version of the Dominion.
How do you recommend we proceed?
Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grotwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict. That's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
Orcs are all about honor and all that, yeah? I wonder if he really tricked me.
So, I guess we should be stealthy here? The Wood Elves' practice of throwing all garbage out their windows to fall at the roots of their tree houses is regarded by other folks as revolting and unsanitary. The Bosmer say they're fertilizing the roots of their beloved trees, but most just think they're lazy. Most others just think they're lazy. Okay, well there's a guard here. This is basically where the homeless hide. Okay. It's pretty straightforward so far. Oh, supremacist anarchist, huh? You don't see me. Oh, you totally see me. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Wow, my light attacks do a lot of damage to her. Okay, I do a lot of damage. That is the final confirmation. What is this?
Naaman sent someone to the embassy. We have to leave before we're discovered.
Prince Naaman? We had assurances. How can we make him our puppet if we can't control him?
Oh my god. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, so apparently it's a well-known thing that necromancers just don't have good sustain. Oh my god, I go through this so much faster now. I mean, I am assuming these have all been the regular boss level
On
enemies.
your feet. You're coming with me.
Why? Where are you taking me?
To King Camoran Eredon, where you'll answer for crimes against the Dominion.
He'll have me killed and served for dinner.
Yeah, they do that.
Only if you're proven guilty. And if you are, none of us could stomach you.
Ooh, sick burn.
Now get moving. Good working with you. I'll take her from here. You should inform the king of the good news.
I don't suppose there's a fast way out. Nope. Alright, we go back the way we came. Oh, it's so much nicer to do so much more damage. And like I said, if I do encounter an issue with survivability, I can just switch back to my other armor sets. I have the refabricated brass, or no, what is it called? The what brass? Fortified. I have fortified brass and I have shackle breaker I can fall back onto. So, but we'll just play with this level of extreme for now. Lemring, huh? Hello, wolf pet. Who do you belong to? Have they not loaded in? I guess they left. That was an ice wolf, I think. Ooh, I'm out of frame. Wish I had a better chair that I could just like lock in place and swivel, but my desk setup doesn't allow that. Oh my god, it's already been an hour of recording? I feel like I'm just moving so much faster. I don't know why. Back to the throne room. Oh, so I guess we don't have to go to the quarry. Yeah, if we don't have to deal with that little quest line, that would be nice because it's... I mean, it does involve a shadow regime, which is kind of a cool thing, but we'll see. I don't even remember. I know the end result of this area's quest line, but I don't remember this part's getting to it. I swear it's like you just go under the tree and that's it. I like the symbols. Is the petitioners? Oh yeah, they're all still here. Well, your highness, or your shortness, whatever you want to call. Dear.
You've returned. What have you learned of the Khajiit embassy?
Ambassador Terranway conspired against the Dominion.
Oh, good. Nothing I enjoy more than talk of conspiracy. Did the ambassador have a manifesto? They usually have manifestos. No matter. I trust you resolved it.
I captured her.
Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naaman. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf Ambassador was working against the very Dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try not to gloat.
Is he here? Oh, he is. Hey, it's Peladil again. I don't remember Melaris. You're important. I don't remember why.
I heard what you said to the king. Ambassador Tarinway, a traitor, my wife's killer, a loyal servant, and I, Queen Iren's representative in Eldenroot, required to thank you for your efforts. Very well. I'll provide no reason to question my duty to the Dominion.
What will happen to Ambassador Tarinway?
We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinway until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants.
Thanks.
Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the ratification ceremony, which puts Queen Iren at risk. It's my sister's own fault. She thought to appease the Sylvanar and the Main by agreeing to this foolish process.
What do you mean?
The ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Eldenroot. It will divine Queen Iren's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinway assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings.
Will you cancel the ceremony?
Doing so would make Queen Iren look weak. No, we must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the
I'll talk to him.
The preparations for this ratification ceremony seem endless. But I'm up to the task.
Why can't Queen Iren delay the ceremony?
She asked how she could prove herself their rightful leader. The Sylvanar suggested the orrery nonsense, and the Main agreed. Of course, neither will be present to see it, yet my sister is held to her pledge. How unexpected.
Why aren't they here?
Khajiiti political excuses are impossible to discern. I know the Main will not be present, and that's all I care to know. As for the Sylvanar, he died on Kanathi's roost.
Right.
Thought he could negotiate with the filthy sea elves.
Will any of Queen Iren's allies witness the ceremony?
King Camoran Eridan. It's beneath his city, so there's no turning him away. And myself, of course.
Okay, I got a necklace. Does it do anything? It sure doesn't. There's a tiny etching of an ear on the back of this amulet. In dim light, the etching glows faintly. Weird.
Please don't mind Prince Naaman. Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal is a shock to us all. But no matter, the orrery must work flawlessly for the Queen. That's what we will ensure.
What do you know of the orrery?
Enough to be of service. The orrery hasn't functioned as intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But if Prince Naaman believes there was sabotage, we must look to an alternative method.
What sort of alternative?
Why, we'll look to the past. According to legend, the orrery required a skilled operator, an alien source of power, and a divine spark before it would function. Without all three, it won't do anything but spin. Quite pretty, but not very useful.
Who can operate the orrery?
Conservator Darineth maintains the orrery and has studied the alien monitoring rituals. Unfortunately, she was called away to Southpoint for a personal matter. If you can locate her and convince her to return, we'll have our operator.
Explain what you mean by divine spark.
I've researched this a bit. Really, you need to be in 3 places at once. Simple, right? But the Fallen Esti winter site is rumored to be a relic of the Khajiiti thief god. For our purposes, Radchin's mantle will serve as the divine spark, if it's truly there, of course.
Where can I find an alien source of power?
The heart of a numeral originally brought life to the orrery, according to the texts. It long ago went missing, but a member of the local mages guild named Larinalda theorizes it's in a local alien ruin. She's currently at the Reliquary of Stars, seeking the heart of a numeral.
Something's going on behind me. I think some innocent people were killed. Alright, I know what I need to find.
Have anything you find sent directly to the orrery. Once everything is in place, we can begin the ratification ceremony. And do refrain from referring to Conservator Daraneth as a missing element.
Whoa! Did someone do something dumb? Yeah, you did. Tisk tisk. For shame. You attacked a citizen in here. That wasn't very smart of you. Alright, so we've got to go to South Point, to Regine's Mantle. Ugh. We should do South Point first, because... Ooh, actually. Yeah, let's do South Point first. That's a fun one, kind of. Ghost chicken!
You know.
What are these signs? Housing brochures. For glory. No thanks. Should it be faster to head south from here? No, I should definitely... I'll just travel there and go straight west. Wait. What? Oh, I'm outside Haven. Oh, that's annoying. I guess they did this because there's a couple different versions of Haven they have to load at any given time. These trees are so pretty. Alright, now we just need to follow the road. Onward to South Point. I went to elementary school at a place called South Point. God, that was a long time ago. 20 years, give or take. This isn't the right road, dum-dum. What am I doing? Hey, Bug Gloss. Shulk. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Can I navigate this safely? Probably not. Hey. I'm almost back on track. Oh, wait, there's another cliff. Okay. Oh, and there's tigers. Excuse me, my feline friends. Ooh. Cool. Get this way, shrine. Good jump. Is that a bat? Oh god, it is. What the hell? What hit me? Why did I get off the mount? Gray Mire, okay. Not in combat. Hello.
I'll wait. Moon sugar is a spice used in many Khajiiti dishes. Calling it cat drugs is demeaning to me.
Ah, you guys can sort that out. Monkeys!
I know you've spoken.
Just keep on going.
You there, halt! There's great danger ahead.
Soldier Garion. It's nice that they're so small.
South Point is currently off limits. You'll need to keep back for your own safety.
What happened?
The citizens of South Point are killing each other in the streets. I've seen nothing like it. Captain Alonthor may need help evacuating survivors. You'll find him by the road, outside the town.
I'll talk to him. Ah, from madness, you say? Why is Sauron's tower here? Captain Alonthor. I wonder... Huh.
Turn back, citizen. South Point is... I don't know what to call it exactly.
What happened?
I sent 3 of my best scouts into South Point to answer that very question, but none returned. Until I know their fates, I can't request reinforcements. But I won't send anyone else inside until I know what happened to my scouts. You see my predicament.
What if I found your scouts?
I certainly won't stop you. One of South Point's citizens also offered to help find the scouts, but she seemed a bit eccentric. Perhaps she has something to offer beyond alarming theories?
I'll speak with her.
You should know Dareneth has some sort of position in Elden Root. Seems to think her reputation precedes her. No need to kiss the hem of her robes, but she's far less prickly if you show her some respect.
I'll keep that in mind.
Last I saw Dareneth, she was taking shelter in one of the tents. I could do without this damnable rain. It's been storming since we arrived, and it shows no sign of letting up.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask what you will.
What do you think is happening at South Point?
I don't care to speculate.
Why not?
I can only act upon what I know. It's apparent that the townsfolk have caused harm to themselves and others within South Point. Yes, it seems they've all gone mad. But until I know for certain, all I can do is hope to contain it.
Gone mad, you say? How long has South Point been like this?
Strange reports arrived in Elden Root a week ago. Little things, people acting oddly. But when a South Point guard delivered his own severed tongue to the Altmer embassy, someone noticed. If we weren't spread so thin, we'd have been here earlier.
Why are you spread so thin?
General Endari pulled her entire company from the Haven and left for parts unknown. In her absence, we filled the gaps. I tried to commandeer forces from the Grey Mire, but the Thalmor Inner Council considers Argonian refugees a greater threat, in their wisdom.
What can you tell me about South Point?
Centuries ago, it was an imperial stronghold, but now it's known as a sleepy coastal town with a big cathedral. You'll find mostly Colovians who've been here for generations, and a handful of wood elves who don't pay much heed to the Green Pact.
Where? Oh.
Did someone call my name?
I would like to speak with you, I guess.
Did Captain Alonthor send you to mock me? Did you come to tell me I don't know the work of a Daedric prince when I see one?
Daedric prince? What Daedric prince?
Isn't it obvious? Madness swept through South Point like a plague, and so quickly. Only one Daedric prince has such power.
Sheogorath.
No, it's... Wait, yes, that's it exactly. The Daedric Prince of Madness himself, here in South Point. It's all rather exciting, isn't it?
You don't seem concerned about South Point.
I'm exceptionally concerned. It is my home, after all. But I'd rather show my concern by doing something about the problem. The captain wanted to find his scouts, didn't he? We should get going.
You want to come with me?
Of course. You need someone who knows the town, and I need someone with whom to take a stroll in this lovely rain. No use arguing. I've been getting my way since before you were born. Or do you want a sweet old woman to show more courage than you?
Yikes, okay. From the Orrery?
What of it?
You need an Elden Ring ratification ceremony.
Actually, I'm needed in South Point. Unless the Queen prefers it left to the whims of a Daedric prince. She can wait.
Good point. Alright, let's go find some scouts. Wait, how do I get in? Oh, like this.
The streets are dangerous. We should check the homes, be neighborly, see if those inside know where the scouts are.
Valley?
No scout. And I do hope that smell came out of an animal.
Okay, now we'll go across Is that person fishing in the well? Or what if picks on?
No scouts here, just my neighbor. Although this is certainly an interesting arrangement.
Delusional citizen. Lieutenant Hervarian?
It's not time yet. The mayor said you can't eat me until dinner.
We're here to free you, not eat you.
Praise Arcade. This entire town has gone mad. We should have informed Captain Elonthor immediately, but I insisted we press on. If we'd fallen back, maybe my scouts would still be themselves.
What do you mean?
The mad people brought us to their mayor. I don't know how he did it, but he turned my scouts into bears. Bears! I thought he'd do the same to me, but he changed his mind. Said the town folks should have me for dinner.
What can you tell me about the mayor?
He locked himself in that big cathedral, saw the doors flare up briefly, glowing as bright as the sky, and then it faded. Magic keeps them shut, I'm sure of it. I've had enough of this place. Please untie me. I need to warn Captain Elonthor.
Alright.
I'm getting out of here. I recommend you do the same.
This mayor seems a charming fellow. We should decide what must be done about him.
Don't you live here?
Soldiers turned into bears, people setting themselves on fire, and now a mad mayor locked in a cathedral. I know I should be horrified, but it all sounds so exciting.
What can we do about these scouts?
Oh, I suppose I can reverse the effects of the mayor's magic. After many, many years of honing my craft, this should be a simple matter. But if we're hunting bears, I'll need you to be the bait.
Okay.
I'm an old woman, and such magic requires precision. Wrestling with bears impedes precision. Slap them about their faces, throw sticks at them, call them harsh names, however you must. Keep their attention while I do the complex part.
What can you do about the mayor?
I have an old scroll tucked away in my basement laboratory. If we have it in hand, it won't matter how tightly he's locked that cathedral door. But first, we should rid South Point of its bear problem. Shall we?
Let's go. So do I need to actually fight them or just stall? Ah, that's a wall. There.
Keep that bear away from me.
Why did they get hurt?
Smash it in the head. Keep it away from me.
Oh, I guess I did have to hurt it.
Thank you. I can leave this nightmare.
This nightmare. Okay, that's one. So I do need to hurt them a little.
You think you're better than me?
No. There. Magic. Okay, that might be too much. Lady, you gonna do your magic or what? What the hell? Why are you stuck in a rock? Try again. Oh, jeez, over here now.
Smash it in the head. Keep it away from me.
You gonna do it or what? There we go.
zone is broken. Flee while you can.
I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat. Who am I in combat with? I'm not in combat, game. What the hell? That was a weird one. I guess because the enemy got removed instead of killed? That's strange. Okay, you couldn't have told me that before I went in?
We won't make it inside my laboratory unless we stop the lightning.
This storm isn't natural. How do we stop
If
it?
someone conjured this storm, they do it from somewhere they could see everything in South Point. There's an old Colovian tower nearby. It's the highest point in the town, aside from the cathedral.
Let's check the tower. I better conjure up a buddy.
That's it!
Just
Have
in
some
case.
lightning! You want more lightning? I have plenty to go around!
Am I in combat with someone? Why?
You get the lightning! Now you get the lightning!
Ow, my everything. Rufinus.
What are you doing here? I don't know you.
Are you causing all this?
So what if I am? They called me an angry drunk, said I'd never amount to anything. And now I have the lightning, and I'll give it to anyone who makes me mad. Shut your mouth and walk away, or you'll get the lightning, just like all the others.
You need to end the storm.
I don't need to listen to this. I'll show you, like I did them. Nobody pushes Rufinus around!
Be reasonable. We can discuss this.
Think you can talk down to me? I'll roast you on a lightning spit. Your lungs will fry so fast they pop like kernels in a skillet. I'll make your eyes burst out of your face. You aren't better than me!
It sounds like the person you're angriest with is yourself.
What are you talking about?
You're angry because you blame others for your own failings. You hate the person you've become.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I pushed everyone away, and then hated them for leaving me behind. Thank you for helping me realize I'm the source of my own problems.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that. We should head to my laboratory now that the storm's clear.
Is he gonna be okay? Oh, it's quiet out here. Hmm.
Now where did she... Ah, yes, it's on my desk. Yes, over there. Do you see it?
Sure. What do you mean, where did she? What was that comment?
Let's head to the cathedral. We're the last people the mayor will expect.
Are you Sheogorath in disguise? I don't remember how this went. I feel like I'm being tricked here. I think she might be Sheogorath.
Not if I kill you first.
Ooh, that's a fancy seal. Cathedral of the Golden Path. Toward the end of the First Era, when Valenwood was ruled by the Second Empire, South Point was the most important imperial colony town in what was then called the Kingdom of Grotwood. The cathedral there was built by Governor Zentonius, a Colovian from Kvatch. Hey, good old Kvatch. Doing a little better in this era than it was in, well, it wasn't so hot in Oblivion, which was late Third Era, I guess. This is mid-Second Era. Actually, this might be considered early Second Era. Because doesn't... Tiber Septim is what starts Third Era.
Is The mayor? Wait, I recognize him. Let me see if I can talk some sense into him.
Right?
Who's there? How did you get in? Go. I want to be alone.
Don't you recognize me, Mayor Olis?
Dareneth. Thank the divines. Sheogorath did this. All of it. He used me.
And how exactly did he use you?
He promised me power. The respect I deserve. But then he cursed my tongue with madness and let me make a mess of this town.
You're so pitiful, even for a mortal.
What?
You heard me! Oh, I've always wanted to meet a person within a person. Tell me, what's it like?
I'm so sorry, Sheogorath. I thought you'd abandoned me.
Owlie, I left you a tongue that drives people mad. But I suppose if you don't want my gift, I can take it from your mouth and give it to my new favorite mortal friend.
No. Think of all I've built here. The wonderful screams I've created, all in your name. Doesn't that make me your favorite?
Oh, very well. Sorry, my second favorite mortal friend. We had a good run, but it's time for your curtain call.
What are you doing to me?
Good. You're finally coming out of it. We should reintroduce ourselves.
Ah.
I don't remember how I came to be here in the cell. When I woke, you were just standing there, foaming at the mouth. Count yourself lucky that Sheogorath had no desire to treat you like a puppet, unlike myself.
Why would Sheogorath inhabit your body?
I was in Eldenroot when I heard some of the strange rumors coming from South Point. When I returned here, I recognized the signs. But when I arrived at my laboratory, Sheogorath was already there, dancing. Then I was dancing. After that, it all went dark.
What happened next?
I saw and heard everything we did, but I couldn't affect a thing. It was a waking nightmare. My own mind, a prison. I expected him to kill us both, but we're here, aren't we? Best not to think of it. Applying logic to the mad god is unwise.
So what happened to South Point?
Mayor Olis happened. He's always blamed others for his own shortcomings, but I never realized he'd been touched by Sheogorath. The only way the madness will end is with his death.
Do you really think he has to die?
He has the power to remake South Point in his image, to the mad god's delight. Where Mayor Olis goes, Sheogorath won't be far behind. I see no other way. Unless you convince Sheogorath to take him back to oblivion, but arguing with the mad god is folly.
We need to get out of here.
I don't see how. Those bars are thicker than sword blades. We aren't going anywhere. It seems Sheogorath made a few changes to these catacombs. There were never any prison cells below the cathedral.
Can't you use your magic to open the door?
I already tried. It seems Mayor Olis found my magic somehow. I'd say it's maddening, but less so than having a Daedric prince steer you around like a carriage. When they come for us, we can try to fight our way out. If they come for us.
Oh.
Such despair! Richer than a cheese sorbet! Well, if it isn't me old friend Hunts for Books. No, don't look so glum, or the skeevers will notice. Then, well, they hit you up for spare gold, a few shin bones, your best pair of cheese-fitted slippers. Insufferable beasts. They can't hold a conversation.
What do you want?
Mayor Owlis is a curd in the soup. A real fly in the way. Don't you say? Made a mess of me gift. The kind from the wrong end of a dog. I tried to encourage him. Even brought him a hero to destroy. But he couldn't go through with it. Can you imagine?
You're talking about me.
I led you right here to make it all boring again. And what did he do to stop you? Nothing. There I stood, in my best old lady suit, and he said it was all my fault. He just needs motivation. What better than an escaped prisoner seeking vengeance?
You want me to kill him?
Could you kill someone you love? I can't. Well, I have, but not Mayor Olis. It would be too pedestrian. No, I want you to try killing him.
Why should I try to kill him?
I want him to reach deep down, below all the marmalade and crushing failures defining his life, to find a seed of confidence and grow it into a tree of gumption he'll use to beat your brains to paste. But if not, any brain paste will do. Even his.
I'll do this if you swear to leave South Point forever.
Deal. Oh, and one more thing. Darreneth stays behind. If you bore me too much, I'd turn her into a goose, roast her, and feed her to you covered in fine Adar glaze. The goose, I mean. It's a mite bit chilly for my Adar pants.
What? Whatever you say.
And make it entertaining, would you? After spending so much time in this town, I finally know where the Colovians keep their fur hats.
This is your chance to fix this mess. Go, deal with the mayor. If South Point bores him, Sheogorath will leave.
Already bored! Here, I brought you some presents. The shiny ones are always the best.
Wow, I do a lot of damage. This is nice. No, stop that. Hey, Rufinus.
Just kill me, you crazy freak. Wait, you're not him. You are dancing. Who are you?
We met in the tower. You were struck by lightning?
I did? I had had a few drinks, and then I must have blacked out. Woke up here a while ago. Tried to sleep, but I kept dreaming of the same man. Wouldn't stop dancing.
You alright?
Can't sleep. Or the man dances. I don't want to dance with him. I'm coming with you.
Are you certain? I'm headed to stop Mayor Alice.
Good. Still have a bit of lightning inside me. I'll help you get to him, so we can bash his face in.
Alright, follow me. Is he actually... No, I guess he's my assistant. Oh, these are big catacombs. Okay. So much tasty damage! Just one by itself? Okay. Oh my god. Central catacombs?
Taste of blood! It's why you're my new favorite mortal! Well, also your buoyancy, but mostly haste and blood!
Buoyancy?
Feelings! Ears! Crack it open!
What did they say about something about ears? I like this new damage. It is fun. God's sake, there's so many.
It knows what we've done! We can't let it tell the Mad Lord!
What? What have you done?
Bridge is out! My boredom washed it away. Really got in the cracks there.
Okay.
That was the man, dancing in my dreams.
You'll be fine,
Do
probably,
you have
Rufinus.
to lumber about like that? Show some panache! A little swagger!
Run out!
These guys aren't dropping any loot.
No love balls, slime, and beauty. Scrub it without legs.
No. Right, they can sense that kind of thing. Yeah, I got some soul gems. Or I filled some soul gems. A lever.
My You're bleeding. Everything seems bright. This can't be good.
I hope he doesn't die. Because that sounds like hemorrhaging of the brain type. Now what?
Oh, this just isn't your day. But your Uncle Sheogorath can make it better. I can never decide between choice and free will. Which will triumph in the end? But why not settle the matter for me? Or you could yank a lever, but that's hardly fun for either of us.
You asked me to kill the mayor. Why are you playing these games?
I just told you. Choice and free will are subjects I hold quite dear. So, you could fight a very good friend of mine, or you could pull another lever. Your choice.
Lever.
Oh, all right, but do it with gusto. Remember, with gusto. A big, steaming...
Oh, I see. I could have... Ah. Who would I have fought, I wonder? What happened?
Pluck its eyes for staring brandy. A gift for the night.
Staring brandy? That was it, like an alcohol with eyeballs in it? Sounds kind of weird. Wow, my ultimate does so much more damage too now. This is delightful.
Not much gusto, but a smidge of verve, 3 jots brio, the essentials for a moxie fondue. Fondue. What was I saying?
My head. So dizzy. I'm all right. I can't.
Oh, he died. I should have left him. Sorry, Rufinus. Are we back out? Yes, we are.
What do you mean, coming to kill me?
It's a gift, a chance to shine, to prove you have some backbone that won't snap at the lightest touch. Really, Howley, I'm quite fond of you. Ooh, fondue. What was I saying?
That you're fond of me. That you don't want to watch me die.
Watch you die horribly, all alone, and laughing my head off when it happens. Oh, that doesn't sound like me, does it? But I'm sure you can work the matter out for yourself.
Please, don't do this. Maybe we can work something out. It's not fair. I never wanted this, any of this. Now I'm to die for it. But you're reasonable, aren't you? We can talk about this. Work something out.
Sheogorath didn't give me much choice.
You do have a choice. Not like me. Sheogorath listened to me. Said he would take me down a golden path. Nobody in South Point ever respected me or gave me a chance to prove who I could truly be. What choice did I have but to make them all see who I really am?
Are you saying you had to do all of this?
My family ruled South Point for generations. But after we lost everything, where was my birthright then? They wouldn't bow to me as they should, so now I've made them bow. It's the burden a true leader must bear. I shouldn't have to die for it.
If Sheogorath won't take issue with Oblivion, I'll send you there myself.
Wait, that's it. I'll go away with him, if he'll have me. Just let me try to convince him. Besides, there's not much of South Point left. It's a bit used up, don't you think?
If you don't convince him, you're dead.
Sheogorath, I've been thinking. South Point can't truly appreciate your gift. But if you brought me to the Shivering Isles, I'd fit right in.
You want to go where you like all the others? Where you can be a shank of bacon in a house built of bacon shanks?
No, I mean, think of how I could use your gift in a place that truly understood me.
Well, I suppose you'll make a fine addition to the garden. Very well. The killing's off. I couldn't bring you to my home with more holes in you than when we first met. Just not proper.
Thank you, Sheogorath. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my new home.
I'll send you ahead. I need a moment to speak with my second favorite mortal. Don't mind the Grummites. They always smell that way.
Oh, right, the Grummites. Forgot about them.
Choice wins again. Really tugs at the heartstrings. Careful with those. Yank too hard and the blood goes everywhere but up. I really do admire this town. Shame I can't take it with me. Oh, but can't I? I know just where to put it.
We had a deal.
We did we? Huh. Well, I suppose you're right. Owlie and I can always visit. Perhaps during hurricane season. That'd be delightful. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, I'll see you again, I'm sure. I got a hat. Sarabane's Grip. Magicka. Block a flame, frost, shock, or magic ability. This peculiar crown looks too small to fit comfortably. When worn, the faint urge to dance is unrelenting. How can it be a faint urge that's unrelenting? Huh. Okay, well, that's South Point taken care of at least. We still gotta head over there. And then over there. So, yeah. At least go outside, I guess. How's everything out here now? Come on, game. Give me the area. Show it to me. Load it. You can do it. Come on. Is the town all better now, or just less bad? Come on. Okay, well, people look less crazy.
The scouts you rescued brought reinforcements from Elden Root. We subdued the townsfolk for their own protection. Tell me, what happened in the cathedral?
Sheogorath was the cause of all this.
What? I thought Dareneth was mad. A Daedric prince in Gratwood? Is he in the cathedral? We should clear the town.
No, I made a deal with him to leave town.
You? Well, thank the 8 divines. Where is this Mayor Owlus all the crazed citizens mentioned? I'd like a word with him.
Sheogorath took him to the Shivering Isles.
I would have preferred a public execution. After what he did to this town, I hope he finds a slow death in the Shivering Isles.
What will happen to South Point citizens?
We'll escort them to Eldenwood. Hopefully the Mages Guild can look into their madness. As for South Point, we'll remain here to help rebuild. After this, what else can we do?
And you're heading back?
It seems Sheogorath held up his end of the deal. I felt his absence, I should likely say. I was able to open a portal here without any difficulty. I tried to tell Captain Elanthor what happened, but he wouldn't listen.
How did you know Alice?
In his youth, I took him as an apprentice. He was lazy, a bit reckless, and nearly set my laboratory afire on 3 occasions. His childhood was quite difficult, but that's no excuse for his actions.
How was his childhood difficult?
Long ago, his bloodline ruled South Point. He was a child who thought the town would one day be his, but his parents died in a fire when he was young, and he lost everything. I thought by taking him on as a pupil, I could teach him humility. I was wrong.
Will he return to the Orrery?
Yes, very soon. Once I pour through the wreckage of my home and see what wasn't lost. Perhaps I'll see you there?
Okay, well, we're gonna head on over to... Oh, we gotta go to the Falinesti winter site. The place sucks. Okay, we'll do it in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.